when a baby's born, or you buy the girl pink, or you buy the boy blue. And how did you learn that message? Where did you get it from? It's like it's always been there. You can't even remember the day you were taught that. And that's what I mean by implicit. There's those subtle messages that are passed on in ways that we're not aware of, but we receive them. Every day we receive over 15,000 messages from some form of media or communication, and we absorb those things into our unconscious psyche, and we often act upon them. And that's what I mean by implicit. And those biases that we're exposed to through the subtleties of television, the things that we don't see on TV, the things that we do see on TV, whose voices we do hear, the voices we don't hear, the untold stories, all of those things play into how we begin to shape and develop our view of the other.
Thank you for explaining that. And I think it's really interesting how you said even though there's policies that are out there to help protect those people who are on the margins or that have been attacked over the years, that's a policy in a law book somewhere or guidelines at a company. But it does come down to those implicit biases, those unconscious biases that we have as individuals that are still coming out in the boardrooms, in the classrooms, and online. How do you see maybe the social shifts now that are happening to help people move past their own bias? Are they awakening to it themselves, or do we need to spread the word more that there are still these implicit biases that we all have?
Melissa, one of the things that I've done over my time and in my lifespan is to dedicate my career, and that's why I work with the American Conference on Diversity, and that's why I continue to be on this path of understanding and building awareness. You know, my role as a educator and as a person that is a social justice advocate is to do my part. And I think that when individuals take individual responsibility for how they show up, the knowledge that they have, the thought process that they engage in when they're looking across and looking into the eyes of someone who may be different, who has a different life perspective, a different worldview, different life experiences, and maybe have gotten to the same table in different ways. When you look at that other individual and value and respect all of which they're bringing to the table is really important. And it's an individual responsibility, and it's also a collective responsibility. So we have to make a decision. When I chose to do this work and embrace the fact that I have to treat and respect everyone, even if they may have a different background or different worldview or perspective or religion or sexual orientation, I made a decision. When you engage in this work, it can make you bitter or it can make you better. I choose to be better.